Welcome, everybody, to VHS Bandits, episode number 6. This week we talk about The Silence of the Hams. Let's pop in the tape.
What could be worse than a psychopathic serial killer with an overactive appetite for destruction? Introducing Special Agent Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster? May I be frank? I thought you were Joe.
He's FBI.
FBI?
FBI.
Morning, George.
Dawn of the Dead, is it? Where's the president?
He's right here.
I only see her husband.
Smoking a cigar in a non-smoking restaurant is a federal offense.
You'll pay for this.
He's a good guy with some bad habits. And a sixth sense for sniffing out the criminally offensive.
Thank you, smelly thing.
Nothing is safe.
Can't we all just get along?
Nothing is sacred.
What's he blowing so hard for? You know he doesn't inhale.
Nothing makes sense.
Sorry, boss, I couldn't understand you with your cigar in your mouth there. Crazy. Murder.
Cabin Fever Entertainment is proud to present a killer comedy with cutting-edge commentary and stabbing satire.
Dallas was never like this.
Hold on to your hernias for a spoof of epic proportions. It's The Silence of the Hams.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey, everybody, welcome again to the VHS Bandits. Welcome to episode 6. With me, as always, is Topher Hansen.
Hello.
And the Dane Train.
Hey, everybody.
And this week we have special guest, Big John Sully.
Hey, everybody.
Our first special guest ever.
How's everyone doing out?
And also the last one, because we're going to murder him.
Yeah. And we'll never get another special guest because we just admitted we murder people. So, why don't you tell us about your specialness, Mr. Special Guest?
What makes you such a VHS bandit, John?
Yeah. Why do you deserve to be here?
Why should you be on the show?
He asked me to. Topher asked me to be on the VHS thing.
That's right. Well, we all did, really.
Okay.
We didn't really give you a choice. We just
I'm more of a Blu-ray guy. I'm going to be honest with you.
God.
I like 1080p
Get out.
high definition, curved UHD screens, but I felt like I'll slum it with you guys a little bit. I'll watch stuff with tapes.
Thank
and
you for
whatnot.
taking pity on us.
Blu-ray, anything like Laserdisc?
Something like
They're
that.
related
Yeah.
somehow.
Except
They both
bigger.
use lasers.
Yeah. Interesting.
They're both from
One
the
has
future.
rays,
And they're
one
both
has lasers.
discs.
Ooh, yeah. So this week we watched, and we are going to talk about The Silence of the Hams.
Yeah. One of the best movies
Who
ever.
out there has seen this? Nobody?
Most likely, yes.
Well, you should.
If you
I don't
have
think
heard of it
anyone's
at
ever seen this
all, you probably saw it on the Blockbuster shelf, and you were like, that looks dumb. I'm not going to watch that.
Right, exactly. This tape actually has the Blockbuster sticker still on it.
Yeah.
So,
Why don't you read the box, Dane Train?
Okay, guys. So on the cover of this, you have Dom DeLuise with a butterfly on him, and he's cross-eyed, and it's supposed to be funny. And it's dark raving comedy. It says this is by Cabin Fever Entertainment. Now, on the back, for those of you guys who don't know, this is a parody. This is an early '90s parody comedy from what 94? Is that right? 93. This box says
94.
but I think it says 94 on the tape. But okay, all right, okay.
Probably
So
came out in 93, released on VHS 94.
there you go. All right, so hungry for great comedy? Dig into The Silence of the Hams. More gags than a basement full of hostages. More stars than the Betty Ford Clinic. More laughs than a year's worth of sitcoms. It's The Silence of the Hams. Forget Airplane, Loaded Weapon, Hot Shots, and Naked Gun. This spooftacular gag fest is funnier hands down. Unlike the Academy Award winning film The Silence of the Lambs that it parodies, this madcap misadventure follows rookie FBI agent Joe D. Foster, Billy Zane, and the maniacal Dr. Animal Cannibal Pizza, Dom DeLuise, to lunatic heights of comedic mayhem. Joining Zane and DeLuise is the super silliness of a Hollywood who's who, including Ezio, Greggio, Joanna Pakula from Tombstone, Charlene Tilton from Dallas, Martin Balsam from Cape Fear, Stuart Pankin from Basic Instinct, John Aston of the Addams Family, Phyllis Diller, Bubba Smith, Larry Storch, Rip Taylor, Academy Award winner Shelley Winters, plus a gaggle of surprise cameo appearances. If you want to see all your Hollywood favorites, and I do, get twisted in hilarious new directions, you've come to the right box.
The box?
The box.
You've come to the right box. That's what it says. The VHS box.
Oh, nice.
Not the red box. A bus in the hallway, lawyers in a moat, psycho killers in the shower, interpretive dance in the office. What's it all got in common? Laughs! Pig out on a funny movie. ... Silence of the Hams.
That was a lot of words.
Jeez.
It sums up the
It's
movie
on two
pretty
boxes.
well.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like
funny
we don't
how
need to
it
talk
doesn't
about it.
even tell you the storyline of the movie. It just says, oh, it's a funny, goofy comedy, and these is who's in it.
Let me tell you the story of the movie. It's Psycho.
And Silence
And
of
Silence
the
of
Lambs
the
a little
Lambs.
bit. Just
a little bit, not
yeah.
so much.
There's just so much that goes on in this movie that we can't really... we can't go through like the whole thing like we normally do and pick it apart piece by piece. But it's got fart jokes. It's got physical gags. It's got just...
It's everything a spoof movie should be.
Yeah.
It's basically, if you've ever seen any other spoof movie or The Naked Gun where they have like play on words and physical comedy, it's exactly that. And the movie
times 1,000.
Yeah, yeah. It's
plus a lot of sight gags, which I appreciate.
You know, stuff in the background. It's really, really funny. It's really good. I mean, what else is there to say? This movie's awesome.
I think that wraps up the podcast, guys.
All right. Thanks for having me, everybody.
I mean, like, what... it's so weird. It's like you could say, you know how normally we say, oh, so this is like the plot of the movie. So, like, you know, you got Joe... space D, you know, D-E-E, Foster, you know, who's Billy Zane. Oh, and he's an FBI agent, and there's like $400,000. No. It's like you can't even talk about that. You just gotta say like, oh, this movie was filled with a bunch of stupid jokes that were very, very funny, and you know. So
yeah.
Oh, so on that note, how about we do this? Why don't we kind of go around and we'll kind of say what some of our funny gags were in the movie?
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's do our guest first.
Yeah,
John.
let's do our guest first.
Which,
John, what's the funniest gag?
Hey guys, you're all staring at me. That's great. I don't know. You guys are really freaking me out. Go pass. Go next.
You were on your phone like the whole time anyway, dude.
Yeah, see, I got a text, so hang on a second.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you guys.
He's looking up his favorite moment on Wikipedia. Well, I have to say that Dom DeLuise, any scene with him in it was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Him saying his happy noise being Igaboo was really funny. If you haven't seen the movie, it probably makes no sense what I'm saying at all. But what was he like? The first interaction with Dom DeLuise. So it's like he plays Cannibal Pizza, who is supposed to Cannibal Animal Pizza, Doctor A Animal Cannibal Pizza. And
call me Dr. A, please. Okay, Dr. A, please.
Those kind of jokes.
Yeah. It's So the first scene where he's introduced is probably one of the funniest ones because it's supposed to be the Hannibal thing or whatever. So he's in like that like fish tank basement thing or whatever.
He's got like it's like fortified glass around it with little holes
in the basement of the secret prison or the insane asylum or wherever they are. And so Dom DeLuise is like turned around, and then Billy Zane, who plays the cop, is going there to question him, and then Dom DeLuise feels his presence, and he's like, "You're a woman. You're black. "You come from Utah," and he just gets all the information wrong, and he turns around and he goes, "Where did she go?" I think that just cracks me up every time. Next.
Oh man, I would agree that most, if not all, the Dom DeLuise stuff, but Billy Zane was really good in it too.
Oh yeah. I was really impressed.
Yeah, Billy Zane's always good.
Yeah. I mean,
But some people
He's the
can't.
Phantom.
Some people can't pull off comedy. You know, like he's too handsome to do comedy.
Well, he was the straight man through most of it. Like that's why I just like his little
still,
reactions.
He
to
still
everything.
played it really well because he'd have those. Again, another one of those jokes where he's like, "Oh, if I could be Frank for a moment," someone's like, "I thought you were Joe." He's like, "I can be both," and just kind of straight kind of gags like that.
Yeah,
Leslie
he didn't
Nielsen can
overdo
pull
it
off.
or anything.
Which is,
try
and
and
like,
steal
yeah,
the spotlight.
And like current spoof movies, everyone just tries to go like a little crazy with it. Like we were talking about this.
Yeah,
during
yeah.
it.
We just
And,
watched Super Fast and it was super terrible.
Yeah, that's next podcast.
Wait, Super Fast?
Oh,
is that a real movie?
Yeah.
It's Friedberg and Seltzer, the guys who did Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, Date Movie.
They do
Meet
a
the
Fast
Spartans.
and Furious movie.
And it's that bad, huh?
It's not good.
Yeah.
We like to watch bad.
Think of
Yeah,
something
Topher and I
really
watch a
good
lot of
and it's
spoofs.
the complete opposite.
It's about Plump Fiction bad, I would
Yeah.
say.
God, I forgot about that one.
Dane Train, what? Let's go to you.
I liked any of the sight gags that were like just there. It's like I don't even know who comes up with this stuff and things about this. Like so there's a part where Billy Zane goes up to the house where the insane asylum is, and it looks like this big door. And a little slot opens up with like a guy behind it, like a security guard,
Like in The Wizard of Oz or something.
Right,
yeah.
right. And then Billy Zane, he goes, "Oh yeah, Jodie Foster, FBI," and he's holding an Eggo waffle instead of a badge, like stuff like that. I'm just like, it's awesome. Like, who thinks that is crap? And then like the security guard, you find out isn't actually behind a full door. They're just like it's like a 3x2 piece of like wood, and he's just carrying it around in front of his face. And I love crap like that. It's just too funny.
The great thing though is like it wasn't just that one gag. Like he's taking Billy Zane to the Dom DeLuise character, and he's still just holding it.
Yeah.
Like he's continuing it, and it works, which is
and
the
then
good thing.
he shuts it and walks away.
Or like even when there's like a guy who he's like this little like midget little guy who's another security guard, and there's something way up high on a shelf, and he goes, "Oh, I got this," and then like they show like this arm with a hand going whoop, and it goes like way up all the way to the top,
like a Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, and it just it's just like I love stuff like that. We're just. It's this ridiculous stuff that just happens, but everybody thinks it's normal. You know?
Right,
Like
yeah,
I love
exactly.
Again, Naked Gun,
And that's,
airplane, that
that's
kind of
the
stuff.
key to these movies is playing everything straight,
Right,
and
exactly.
like not getting like weirded out by all the goofiness.
Yeah.
That's what makes it funny.
Oh, and anything with John Astin, I loved. That was anything John Astin was awesome.
He was just playing himself.
He played the deputy guy,
The Ranger.
The
the Ranger. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
like that
Adam's
one
Family guy.
part where they're at the bowling alley and he looks like he's gonna strangle somebody. He goes, "I forgot to tell you something." Like I love stuff like that. It's just too funny. So
Yeah.
So all right, back to you, John.
All right. I know that Dom DeLuise gets a lot of the love because he did save the movie for most of it.
Save the movie.
Well,
Everybody
he was the best
saved the
part.
movie.
He was the best part of the whole movie. Like once he showed up, he just kind of outclassed everybody. But I also like the guy who played Antonio Motel, the writer and director of Silence of the Hands. Ezio, was it Greg?
Wait a minute,
Greg
that was
Gorey?
the guy who
Yeah, he
wrote-
wrote
No
and directed
way!
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, all his jokes are awesome.
That's why
Yeah.
at the end of the movie he's underneath that poster of
I got
coming
you.
soon, quote unquote, because you can't see me do that with my hands.
Yeah.
Funny face.
And he's got a goofy Italian
Jurassic
accent, which
pork.
makes it work.
Yeah.
And I liked when he was taking her and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to bring you for you like Italian." No, too bad. I prefer, I messed
Do you like spaghetti?
Yeah.
Too bad. I prepare tacos.
just a little mixing things up. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, I'll take you to his place. Oh, but they're closed.
Yeah, that was
like
his
that.
run. So every character has like their running gag,
Yeah.
or not every character, but that was his
Yeah,
thing. Like
right.
where he's like, "Oh, do you like this? Too bad, it's not happening."
And he narrates the whole movie too. So
Right?
he's got
Yeah,
his little
with
like,
his
jokes
funny
in
Italian voice.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. This movie's awesome. I don't even know what else. It's funny too because I remember. So we watched this eons. I think I watched the movie like 10 plus years
Long
ago,
time ago.
and I didn't really. I mean, because I didn't get a lot of the jokes
didn't
or
like
whatever.
it?
And at the time, I was like, it's kind of funny, but and now like I love this movie.
Oh, it's so
not
good.
to mention that there's a lot of stuff in this movie that's very time sensitive, if you will. So like again, this movie takes place in the early '90s. So there's a part where they've got.
First George Bush.
George Bush Sr. and at the time brand new president Bill Clinton, and there, obviously there's
that was
gags
really
that, like,
the
you need
only
to know
thing
this
that
stuff.
didn't hold up. Though.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there was some other time sensitive stuff.
I can't say. Yeah,
they were
made
like
a Rodney
jogging.
King joke, but
Oh
I'm
yeah,
still
they made a
laughing.
Rodney
yeah.
King joke.
They did Thriller too.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like
Thriller's timeless. Though.
Yeah.
You can make a Thriller
Yeah.
joke at any point.
right,
True.
Except that was one of the tacked on jokes
Yeah.
where it was just like, okay, where the Billy Zane, they go to like the Psycho Motel, and Billy Zane was like, I don't think anyone's ever died here, but and there's a cemetery in the hotel. And then all the zombies come up just for the sake of this joke to do the Thriller dance, and then it fades to black,
out.
and it just
Like
goes
Michael
away.
Jackson, we're going to put in a Thriller.
Right. And that guy looked just like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So they were good on their parody celebrity people.
So it was a pretty solid movie all around.
Oh, definitely.
We were all having a good time, laughing at everything, and it's something that you've never seen or heard of kind of before.
Well, it's the spoof Holy
Real
Grail
hidden
because
gem.
Topher and I spent years trying to track this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would always see this thing. Oh, yeah. We didn't talk about where we got the tape.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea.
I bought it for you, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, because I think we rented it at the Cape Cod Blockbuster at some point.
Oh,
And then I ended up buying
yeah,
the
yeah.
tape. It was like $15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Thanks,
Suncoast
man.
prices.
Wait, did you buy that online?
I did. I didn't buy it from the Blockbuster
I think you
itself.
mailed it to me for my birthday or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime, bro.
So this is our most
Next-
expensive tape to date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's the cheapest because you got it as a gift, but
For me, yeah.
for
but it
you.
cost John $15.
Oh, no, it was $15 well spent.
Yeah.
I spend $10 a month on various things I hate. So, Silence of the Hams works out.
And it still has the Blockbuster thing on it. So it might have been from the Cape Cod Blockbuster.
By the way,
Who knows?
just real quick, sometimes we talk about the trailers. There was a trailer at the
yeah.
beginning. It's called like what? It was called like Target Point or something like that.
Yeah.
Some early '90s
Action movie
movie.
filmed in like some dude's backyard.
ultra cheese, low budget cornball crap, and it looks awesome. So we will be watching that for
Yeah.
the show sometime down the road,
So,
pretty soon.
it had two trailers. One was called Dead Badge, but didn't look
Oh, yeah,
that
that was
good.
okay.
And
Oh,
then
yeah, that was bad.
Striking Point.
Striking Point.
That looks
It looks awesome.
Like
Started with, like, a full
they were
scene.
in a warehouse, or I don't know, but they're like this
was
is the
probably
trailer,
all
by the
shot
way.
in a
Yeah,
warehouse.
so they're like the set design was just trash bags on the wall, like not even trying to hide the fact that they're trash bags.
yeah.
and
it looks awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go around, do some ratings. Let's start with Topher.
10 out of 10, easy.
10 out of
Would
10.
you rewind it?
Yes.
Sweet. John?
I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. No movie is perfect, but I would rewind it again multiple times.
What would make it? What would give it the extra 0.5?
If it was on Blu-ray?
Oh Jesus!
Dane Train?
I give this movie an 11.
Oh yeah,
My highest rate. It's higher than,
That's even
the
higher
right
than
connection.
the right connections. Oh my god!
This movie's awesome. I love it. And yeah, I would totally rewind it again.
Sweet.
It was great.
I, too, would give it a 10 out of 10. Would definitely rewind it. I think it's something I'm going to have to watch a lot.
I think this is our highest rated movie
Yeah, we all
on our
agree.
show
Oh,
yet.
Except for John.
I agree. I just
You gave it 9.5.
This is his
9.5
first
is
rating.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so a
Last movie I gave was a
couple
Love
things. Let's see. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 0%.
Whoa!
How many critics?
Screw that! Come on!
Out of
Did
out of
anyone
eight-
rate it?
8 people. 8
Oh.
people gave it a
Those
rating.
8 people
Out of
are,
8
are
people
those are
didn't
junk
like this
people.
movie?
Yeah.
Junk people.
Yep, and then the IMDb rating is a 4.6 out of 10.
Oh,
there's
God.
Dane's farts.
Yep, you're welcome.
I have to every
That's,
time.
that's what he
Sorry.
thinks about the Rotten Tomato reviews.
That's right.
And then on Amazon, can anyone guess? Out of 5 stars?
I'm going to say 3.2.
4 out of... actually, it looks like a little more than 4. I'm going to say 4.2 out of 5.
Oh,
No, really?
Yeah.
I
But that's
created
out of
multiple
5.
accounts and kept, voting it.
Yeah, good.
4.5. I kept voting.
So...
The Amazon people
that's
have
definitely
some
for
good heads
all of
on their
us.
shoulders.
a definite watch again. It was a great movie.
Oh, absolutely.
And,
I think this is one, like, I remember the first time watching this, I was like, this is my new favorite movie. And now watching it again, I'm like, this is my new favorite movie again.
It's just so weird at how funny it was and how I've never, I mean, besides you guys looking for it for years, I probably would have never heard about it.
Yeah. It is nonstop hilarious.
Yeah.
Please try to find this movie. I don't know if it's on
You'll
YouTube
probably-
or
Try the full
whatever
version of YouTube, which I will be watching many times over.
Yeah, please watch this movie.
Yeah,
It's great.
Can't recommend it enough. You can find it on Amazon. I don't know if you can find it on Blu-ray.
Oh, you can't. It's VHS only.
Yeah, there you go.
So we buy the rights
It's
and
a
we create
real
like a
gem.
20th anniversary
Oh,
edition.
speaking of,
right.
so when we got the tape, I pulled it out of the sleeve or the box, and I saw Cabin Fever, and I was like, oh, did they sell me Cabin Fever instead of Silence of the Hams? But no, that's just the distribution company or whatever is Cabin Fever Studios or something like
a lot
that.
of reaction to a lot of Eli Roth movies. You're okay.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I think today was a good hit.
Yeah, so, I mean, just a short episode, but, you know, if you watch the movie, we're going to go watch it again. I think
Yeah,
that's
we're
what we'll
going
do.
to immediately watch this right now.
We're rewinding as we speak.
Exactly.
So, John, why don't you tell us some information about you that you need to plug real quick?
Just plug.
All right, just
yourself.
plug whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I write a lot better than I talk. So if you go to
'Cause you
Zero
don't
Dimes.
talk that good.
Wow.
Talk over the plug.
Wow.
Where are we
I'm
going?
about to lose a host in a second. ZeroDimes.wordpress.com.
Sorry, go again.
ZeroDimes.wordpress.com.
ZeroDimes.wordpress.com. It's going to have
ZeroDimes.wordpress.com.
It's going to have movie reviews, it's going to have TV reviews, it's going to have video game reviews. I'm going to play video games and record them because the kids are into that or whatever. I'm going to do a lot of stuff. But in the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/John, Jon, Sullivan _. Be my 500th follower, please.
At John Sullivan _.
Yeah.
nice.
I should have just done that. I don't know why I had to go the whole way.
No one's-
HTTP.
Yeah, no one's
colon,
using a browser for Twitter.
//
All right, so thanks everyone for listening. As always, I'm the KevBot.
I'm Topher Hansen.
Dane Train. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and all that other goodness.
Yeah, at the VHS Bandits. You can email us at thevhsbandits@gmail.com and find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thevhsbandits http://
Do you guys have an AOL page yet?
Keyword.
That's
The
the VHS Bandits.
Enter the chat room. You guys talk about movies all the
I think
time?
the only AOL
ASL?
keyword was !!
Well, John, thank you very much for being on the
thanks
show.
so
thanks
much,
for
man. Yeah.
Thanks for
doing
pulling
this.
me through it. I appreciate
Thanks for
it.
traveling all
Can
the
we
way
say
here.
that Dane is getting married this weekend?
Hence that's why John is here from Texas.
Yeah.
We all, actually, I don't know if you guys know, all four of us grew up. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all four of us grew
There's
up.
4 of us.
Yep.
Jay Marin, a genius.
All four
folks.
of us grew up together, and I'm getting married in like something like 48 hours.
Yeah.
So,
So that's
What a
why-
way to spend your last 48 hours.
whoa, I wouldn't
Watching
have it
Silence of the Hams.
That's right.
Yeah,
Wouldn't have it
that's
any other
perfect.
way.
So thanks a lot for listening, guys. Send Dane Train some marriage love, and we'll see you next time on the VHS Bandits.
Sees ya.
Oh, be kind, rewind.
Bye.
Blu-ray.